Hello from Seoul and Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you had a great start into 2019. We were visiting my family in good old Germany during the holidays and the New Year, and it was such a good recharge, and yeah, I was a little bit sad to come back. So every time I go back to my home country, of course, people are asking me a lot about life in Korea, and this time, yeah, because of the season, we were talking a lot about Korean winter, and apparently a lot of people think that the winter in Korea is very mild. It's not. Korean winter is like north of the wall. It's no joke, really. I remember last year in the morning it was sometimes around minus 19 degrees Celsius, and you step out of the house and your face just hurts. It's so awful. And that's only around the city where it's not so cold, because when you go deeper inside the country, then it even tends to cool down to minus 25 degrees or even almost minus 30. If you're planning on visiting Korea, or if you're just curious in general, then these are the things that you probably might find interesting. The first essential that you will need is a solid puffer jacket. And I know they are not so sexy because you look like this Michelin man, but they will keep you warm, and that's everything that counts. Also, I would recommend you one with a big hood, because then you can just swipe it on and off when it gets windy, and it tends to get windy a lot here during winter. And at least from my point of view, it's so much more convenient than a beanie, and it doesn't ruin your hair. When I wear a beanie and take it off, then I look like Gollum, and that's not exactly the look I want to go for. Another point is that they are very light, so when you're inside and you get too hot, then you can just take it off and carry it around, and it's not as heavy as a wool coat. The second essential are shoes with a thick sole, because they will provide you the needed insulation. And I would also pick something without a heel that is not slippery, because it's pretty mountainy here and the ground tends to freeze up a lot. Unless you want to spend your winter in Korea with a concussion at a nice warm hospital, but I don't think that's the case. When visiting Seoul, chances are high that you will take a lot of pictures with your phone, and you will also be using it for navigating. But you also want to minimize the amount of skin that is exposed to the freezing air, so I highly recommend a pair of touchscreen gloves. What a genius invention, and it makes such a difference. The next clothing that makes life so much easier are turtlenecks. They look cute and cozy, and also they don't give cold air the chance to seep in. And also you won't need a scarf. I have 5 turtlenecks that I'm wearing on rotation non-stop from December until the end of February. And I don't wear anything else. Seriously, my friends will agree. Winter in Korea is also very sunny, and for many of you that might be normal, but where I'm from, the default weather is just this dismal gray sky. When we came back last week, the sun was just shining so brightly. So why not just wear some sunglasses in winter? And I know wearing a coat and sunglasses in winter is a bit ridiculous, but it's better than squinching. And also don't forget the sunscreen. The Korean winter is also very dry, not only outside because of the climate, but also inside because the blasting heating just makes the air so dry. That's why I have one more beauty tip for you. Moisturize your skin a lot. You can apply some extra layers of toner in the morning, or use some sheet masks, and that will give you some extra moisture. When I'm using sheet masks, then I usually keep the packaging, because there always stays a lot of that serum inside, and then I just use it for my neck or for my body or for my face the next day. Do you have anything to add to my winter essentials video?
No.
Okay. That was helpful.
What do I need in winter? Scarf?
And by the way, do you like this kind of videos in this setup? Because recently it's just so cold outside that filming vlogs outside and freezing my hands off is not so appealing. And also the camera battery dies literally after 10 minutes. Yeah, I've been there. But there will be a vlog from Japan this year up soon, so if you're interested in vlogs, you can watch that. Thanks a lot for watching, have a warm and cozy day, and see you next time!